Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be talking to you about what happened in Brawlhalla in the last update. So we're going to go ahead and read the patch notes right here. Welcome to patch 2.33. This is the last balance patch before the Brawlhalla World Championships take place in November. After a lot of feedback from players, we've made some improvements to jump changes in order to make them feel better and more responsive, while providing more depth at high levels of play. Oh, and if you're fans of all the calculated GIFs and videos from our past year, we've made it official and added a calculated taunt to the store. We did it, Reddit. We hope you enjoy this patch, and we look forward to seeing you in Atlanta on November 11th through 13th for the Brawlhalla World Championship. So obviously that means they added the calculated taunt. That'll be on screen right now. And another note is server improvements for EU. People complained about that, so they went ahead and fixed it. And so we have revised jump changes, and they added a 2-frame startup when jumping. Jump startup is not applied if jumping within 12 frames of hitting it with an attack. They also added a 2-frame recovery period when landing after performing a jump. Attacks and dodges will retain their normal durations should you land during an attack or dodge. Running is no longer locked during jump startup, fixing a bug that prevented jumping into momentum dodges from working correctly. If performing an attack close enough to the ground to snap to the ground, landing recovery will be ignored. Aerial jump height reduced to match ground jump height. Jump effects now play on input rather than the frame the jump starts. Let me reword that. Jump effects now play on input rather than the frame the jump starts. There you go. Now here's a test feature that had graduated into the game. A grounded dodge will be full speed if left or right has been held for at least 27 frames, even if max speed has not been reached. This should create a more predictable maximum for timing and momentum dodge. And in the user interface, they updated the HUD to use brighter, more saturated tones, such as yellows. That'll be on screen. This week's legend rotation, this week's legend rotation, Ada, Azoth, Hattori, Ragnar, Scarlet, and Sentinel. That's going to be changing soon since I made this video kind of late. And here's all the balances that happen. So first off, we have Sword, Downlight, reduced hitbox coverage towards the back end. It decreased variable force from 9 to 5. So Downlight's variable force has been decreased 9 to 5. Next we have the Hammer. They have slightly increased recovery times and some moves that create oppressive sequences. So the ground pound increased fixed recovery on release from 1 to 2, and the down air on the hammer is increased fixed recovery on miss from 1 to 2. Moving on, we have the Rocket Lance, which only has one change. The ground pound has been decreased to from 1 to 0, and also had decreased variable recovery on hit from 15 to 13. Next we have the Spear. Now the down air with the Spear decreased the damage from 16 to 15, and time to hit increased from 8 to 10. And the neutral air with the Spear increased damage from 14 to 16. And next we have Katars. I know, lovely Katars. They actually decreased a lot of stuff with Katars. So I'm going to read the excerpt from that. We are decreasing the damage Katars deal, as well as the opening dodge windows in between the side light and dodge cancel follow-up attacks, as they can be a bit oppressive at high level play and accumulate damage a bit too quickly for their small and fast design. Side light. Decreased damage from 15 to 13, and also decreased stun time from 22 to 21. Neutral lights, decreased damage from 18 to 16. Side air, decreased variable force from 49 to 47. Neutral air, decreased damage from 13 to 12. And ground pound, decreased stun time from 25 to 20. Moving on, we have blasters. And neutral light for blasters has a decreased gap between the first two shots from 18 frames to 16 frames, and the downlight has decreased fixed recovery on miss from 1 to 0. Many players show the desire to use the side light in close combat, so they have increased the rear range of the attack to hit closer to the user, and that is for the axe. So side light increased hitbox coverage towards the user to be more intuitive. Next we have the bow. So for the bow, the neutral light decreased damage from 20 to 18 and increased fixed recovery on miss from 6 to 8. And the neutral air for bow increased time to hit from 9 to 10, decreased damage from 20 to 18, and the side air decreased stacked hitbox coverage. Moving on, we have the gauntlets here. Neutral air increased time to hit from 10 to 11, decreased stun from 25 to 21, and decreased damage from 12 to 10. Downlight increased time to hit from 10 to 11, decreased damage from 16 to 14, and the ground pound decreased damage from 22 to 19. Now we're going to move on to legends that were changed. And first off, we have Bodvar, and Bodvar's side hammer has decreased the damage from 31 to 28, and the reasoning for this is because of the ability to combo it from the hammer downlight, and it was too overpowered for that reason. And Lucian, we have Lucian's down Qatar decreased variable force from 63 to 60, and it was the reasoning for that was that it could score a knockout a bit too early. Sentinel, we have his side hammer, the beloved side hammer, increased fixed recovery from 17 to 19, decreased damage from 30 to 28, and decreased variable force from 56 to 55. And the reasoning was it was a bit too strong. Now we move on to Koji. Koji's neutral bow increased fixed recovery from 17 to 19, removed stacked hitboxing so the attack will no longer hit grounded opponents. Koji's side bow decreased variable force from 51 to 50, decreased fixed force from 75 to 73, decreased hitbox coverage toward the rear of the attack. And next we have Ragnir, and his side Qatar covers a great amount of distance relatively quickly, so they keeping the utility, they kept the utility while decreasing the damage and force. So damage decreased from 24 to 22, and variable force from 51 to 49, and fixed recovery from 13 to 15, so that was an increase. And Core's down gauntlet was seemingly unpunishable even when a player was prepared for it, so we slightly are increasing the recovery time. So Core's down gauntlet increased fixed recovery time from 17 to 19. Next we're going to move on to Asuri. Asuri's neutral Qatar, they removed hitboxing during the initial leap, so the attack is no longer hits grounded opponents, decreased minimum charge time from 13 to 11. And on to Sir Roland's sword. They increased the fixed recovery from 15 to 16. Moving on, we have Taros. And Taros' neutral hammer was decreased fixed force from 71 to 69. Next we have Thatch, and Thatch's side blasters decreased minimum charge time from 16 to 14. And the final legend that was changed is Barraza. And Barraza's down axe was decreased minimum charge time from 8 to 6. Okay, so now I'm going to read a couple bug fixes that were added to the game. Fix a bug fix that caused local matches replays to continue far past the actual end of the match. Fixed a bug that prevented the jump plus attack exception for jump startup from working unless input are in the same frame. Fixed a bug where pressing taunt and throw on the exact same frame during an aerial spot dodge would lead to a gravity cancelled throw. You will now just taunt in that situation. Credit to -U-Skylar Alice. So I thank you all for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see the entire patch notes instead of just hearing me say them, you can go ahead to Brawlhalla.com and go to the news page, click patch. But I thought I'd just make this video to explain to everyone and have visual representation of the new update. At first, when I started playing the new update, I thought it felt kind of slow. I want you guys to let me know what you think in the comments below. Sorry about my headphones keep falling. Let me know what you guys think below about the new update, but I've gotten used to it after playing it for a while and don't think the jump changes were that big of a deal. At first, it was kind of hard to recover, but I feel it's okay now, I think. So yeah, just let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.